So a lot of landscaping businesses that can't scale or can't figure out a way to scale, they wonder why, but they just forget to look within for at their operations, their systems. So usually, what happens with those kind of businesses that can't seem to be able to scale, when a lead opts in, for example, the lead is left unattended. So because they are doing everything themselves, they don't really have time to attend the lead immediately because they are delivering the service. And what happens when the lead isn't attended immediately or as ASAP? I Studies show that leads should be attended within 5 minutes or less. If you don't do that, the leads now is cold. And when you don't answer the phone, you don't answer the text, they're gonna go to or call someone that actually another landscaping company that is gonna care enough to and that has better systems to actually take care of their customers basically and the leads that are interested in their services. And now the leads are going to be lost and most likely to your competitor because it's probably going to be the same area as you. Uh, and also, their leads are not qualified. Most of them are just window shopping. They're just checking you out, uh, and they're not really looking to buy right away. So they are unqualified, and they take a big while to actually close if they close at all. And that leads to wasted time and money. Because instead of actually working on other jobs with people that actually care about your services, you're just now, wasting your time with people that are unqualified because quite honestly, you probably don't have another option, or that's at least what you think. You think that's just the way it is, and also waste money because instead of working with people that are gonna be paying you a premium price for your services, you just wasting your time with people that are never gonna buy, or if they do, they just gonna be a headache. And even when you actually get an appointment scheduled, an estimate, a quote, leads don't really show up. And when that happens, because you're basically doing everything manually, and when that happens, employees are demotivated and they quit because if that happens very often, then they're also going to go to your competitor or going to find another job instead of staying with you that, basically they can't really work because there is no work because leads don't show up. And if you have this kind of input when a lead opt in, then you're going to get this output, which is disorganization and no scalable system in place. And this is probably the number one reason why you can't scale. Uh, if you know anything about business, if you know anything about business, then you probably know that operations is probably one of the most important things to scale. Like you can't really scale if you don't have good operations in place and good systems and processes. There is a pretty good quote that I like from James Clay. He's the author of Atomic Habits. He says, "You do not rise to the level of your goals; you fall to the level of your systems." And if your whole operations or systems is that what I have just shown you, you're probably going to be stressed very often, and you're not going to be able to sleep peacefully because you're and that's if you really care about your business. Very often you're going to be thinking about the clients that you've left unsatisfied because, for example, you're doing everything manually and you didn't even confirm an appointment that you can actually show up at their home at the door and then give them a quote or an estimate, and they now because they thought you're not gonna be there, they just had other plans and they weren't home, and then they were a no show because you didn't actually confirm the appointment, and then they leave you a bad review, and obviously they're not going to be satisfied at all, and then have you're going to be worrying about missed opportunities because, as I said before, instead of working with people that actually want your services and are ready to pay a premium price for it. You're just now going to be trying to chase leads that don't really care about your business, and worst of all, doing it manually. And then you're gonna be worrying about employees that are leaving, that you constantly need to be hiring more staff because they're most likely gonna just quit after a couple of days or even weeks. You're also gonna be wasting a lot of time, and that's as a business owner, which the role of a business owner is just to focus on actually on the business itself. Because you're going to be doing repetitive manual tasks instead of just having that automated. And then because you're doing that, you're going to be responding very slowly to potential customers, and then you're going to be losing those customers and those clients because you think that you're actually doing a productive work by actually you're working, uh, and you think because you're working, you can't respond or apply to those leads, then it's all right, even if you lose them because you actually, you are working, which is just, not a very good analogy, I'd say. And you're not going to have any time for actually, coming out with a strategy for growth to grow your business because you just, you're doing everything manually, and you're just not going to have any time to do that. And as a result, you can have a stagnant growth. Uh, Revenue is going to stop growing. Money is going to be spent on fixing problems, not growth. So every time you're going to get a problem, you're going to spend money to fix that problem just to keep yourself on the baseline, basically, and not going down. Uh, you're not going to be able to go above that. And the competition is going to be growing faster because they have better systems in place, better operations. And also, as we said before, the leads that are calling you and you don't reply or you don't call them back ASAP, then they're just going to go to your competitor automatically. And your reputation is going to be damaged because with missed deadlines, no shows, you're going to get upset clients, and negative, you're gonna get negative reviews that hurt your growth because people only, or most of the times, they leave review or they think about leaving a review when they are actually mad, not happy. And your business, because of those bad reviews, is going to be seen as unreliable in the market. And you're also going to have money problems, high cost, low returns. You're going to be spending money on ads, on new staff, and all that, but without really, with basically, you're going to still be going to have a stagnant growth. Uh, and you're going to be constantly chasing new leads instead of, just basically using automations and some stuff that I'm going to show you guys, and get basically repeat clients without actually chasing new leads. You can also do that, but you need them to be as qualified as possible. So for them to not waste your time or leave you stressed. And you're not going to have, with those many problems, you're not going to have any funds to actually buy or upgrade your tools or get a better truck or any of that. So you're not going to have any funds for better equipment or even talent or better staff. So this is how to fix it, basically. Uh, Till now, we probably have realized that in order for you to scale, you need better operations, and you need to have to be leveraged, basically. And one of those levers that you need to pull is automation. So instead of doing everything, you can do this. For example, when a lead opts in, you can set them an automatic, immediate follow up, so you don't even need to hire more staff for that. And then you're gonna you're gonna nurture those leads automatically as well with offers, stuff like that, and then you're gonna get them booked into your calendar. And another way as well is when an appointment is actually booked, is scheduled into your calendar, you're going to be sending them automatic reminders and with schedule workflow. So instead of having to confirm the appointment yourself, the appointment, once it's booked, automatically confirmed for the client, so they know that by X day you're actually going to show up at their door and they need to be there, right? And then even if something happens, things happen in life and they want to schedule, they can automatically do that as well. And when leads show up, the appointments are going to be rescheduled, basically. I don't know what I'm saying here. So with all these reminders and reschedule workflows, so with automatic reminders, leads are going to show up a lot more than usual. And the appointments that, the leads that need to reschedule, they're basically going to reschedule themselves as well. And that going to lead you to close those leads and deliver the service, and without actually the stress and the wasted time and stagnant growth and all that. You just basically delivering the service, and the other details are automatically taken care of. So basically all of this is gonna make you able to free up time to deliver more jobs, more premium jobs, quality jobs, and actually scale the business. So this is one part of it, and I'm gonna show you the rest. Another element for you to be able to scale most likely is going to be raising your prices. And if you think about just raising your prices like that, it's probably not going to work, and it's going to backfire basically. Instead of allowing you to scale the business, your business is going to collapse. The way you do that, you raise your prices and then scale, is by actually qualifying your leads beforehand. So you're going to need to have a qualification process. So, and again, you don't have to do this manually. So when a lead opts in, for example, you have someone to qualify the leads. This is basically all of this. This is a part of what we do for clients. We do it done for you for clients. So when a lead opts in, we have someone to qualify the lead, or even if they book an appointment, if we have an ad for a client and they book an appointment, then even in that case, we actually call them to qualify them further, even though we already have questions to qualify them, but we need to make sure. And then once we make sure that they are qualified, we book them into the client's calendar, and then we have a CRM to track the leads, to basically know who picked up, who was qualified, who wasn't qualified, all that stuff, because data is pretty important. And then once you are actually qualifying your leads, you're going to be able to close them, and you're going to be able to deliver the service to actually qualified prospects that are that really want your service, and that, as I said, that you can charge a premium price for your service with. So leads are gonna close easily, and they're gonna close fast, because they are the exact type prospects that want your service, and they want your service, exactly your service. So they're not going to be making you or trying to convince them. Basically, they're just gonna buy because that's what they want, and they want it now. And the last part of this process is this. So instead of you actually, losing clients because you can't get back to them right away, we have implemented this. Or, once you get a client, then that's it. One input equals one output. This process solves that for you. So when, for example, you get a client and the landscaping job is done, you have done the job, you have delivered the service, then we have a referral. We basically get them into a referral program. And if you have watched my other videos, then you're going to know what I'm talking about. So I'm not going to go into a lot of details here in this video. But basically, what you're going to get from that referral program is that from one customer, you're going to get 5 or more customers. And the cycle is going to continue with those new customers that you get from, that one customer that you got in the first place. And another thing is, when, again, a landscaping job is done, when the service has been delivered, you're going to have automatic special offers. For example, a whole month of landscaping services for X amount, stuff like that. Again, watch my other videos for more details. And another thing is birthday offers. So most businesses don't actually collect the birthday data of their customers, but we make our clients do that, and then that allows them to have these type of offers, birthday offers, and then the customers feel really special because they know that you not, send them blast emails or SMS with offers to other people, but it's just them. In most of the cases, maybe some people have, two of your customers have birthdays the same day, and then we track that with a CRM again. And what that is going to allow you to have is a big clients without actually chasing new leads from just the clients that you have. You can get repeat clients. And again, another thing is after the job is done, you can reactivate your database. This is after the job is done, after a while. If you haven't got back into your old customers, then we do that for you as well. We do it for clients, and it's also with special offers. And then that's going to allow you to get fast and easy cash without actually spending more money to get new leads. And the beauty of this is that once you do this, you can also get them back to this, which is the referral program. And there's also the reviews that I haven't talked about here. So with this process, you're going to be able to get repeat clients without needing to spend more money chasing new leads. So instead of getting one customer and then that's it, from one customer, you're going to be able to get 5, 10, or even more customers. And then from those customers, you get even more if you get the idea. And so if you actually have good operations systems and processes in place, instead of this, you can have this. So you can have predictable revenue growth, basically predictable cash flow, because you have your business systematized and you have your operations dialed in. You're not going to have as much stress because everything is basically smooth and you don't have to do everything yourself. You're going to have more time that you can actually spend on, personal priorities or hobbies, or even improving the business, improving the service quality of the business, the talent, whatever you want to do with your time. And you're gonna get a competitive advantage over your competition that don't have, good systems, and that don't understand that the operations is the number one thing to scale, number one thing that you need to get dialed in order for you to scale. And your business is going to be more scalable than ever because you're going to have, as I said, your business systematized, uh, and then you're also going to have everything you need to actually scale the business without actually, breaking the your bank account. So yeah, hopefully this video wasn't a waste of your time, and it was give you a new insight. It was a good value for you, and yeah, if you want to implement this for your business, then you can book a call with me below. Or also, if you want this document with everything in it, basically, with all of this, you can just join my Facebook account as well, my Facebook group, and then you're going to have documents there as well. If you're watching this on YouTube, then it's going to be in the description and most likely in the top comment. Take care.